Jumbo, fellow adventurers, time for a spiritual tune-up. Happy Friday. The week of manifesting questions and answers continues. Thanks for the great questions. Today it's about other people. Having been a speaker on this topic to live audiences for 20 years, this is one of the most common topics. And usually it's brought up with fear and trepidation. Visualizing and manifesting with other people can be one of the most amazing, power-packed ways of ramping up your energy exponentially. This is one of those cases where the sum is greater than the parts. Okay. If you have three people together, it's not 3 times as powerful, it's 9 times as powerful. Okay, the more people focused on the same thing, the quicker, the faster, the better in every regard. But there are some nuances. There are 4 circumstances in which you may or may not want to have somebody else on your team manifesting or in your visions. So let's go through those 4. We talked about number 1 already. The more that are gathered in the name of one end result, preferably a wisely defined end result like joy, happiness, love, abundance, travel. So the universe has total latitude to figure out the logistics, the hows, the whens, etc. The better. Okay, even in the Bible, right? And I am not religious at all. The Bible has a lot of jewels in it, and one of them is whenever 2 or more are gathered in my name, in truth, in understanding, look out world. So this is the reason that many advocate mastermind groups. Get together with a bestie, a single friend, a coworker, a parent, a child, a sibling, and maybe every week just jam for 10 or 20 minutes about life's beauty, your power, your dreams, as if they already came true. Remind each other, support each other, share a dream, or individually support each other's different dreams. So powerful. Okay, that's one point I wanted to make out of 4. Okay, they get interesting here. Number 2, if you want to visualize somebody in your mind, so they're not necessarily on your team, it could be both, but let's just say right now they're not. You want to visualize, somebody behaving a certain way. This is extremely precarious. Okay, if it's your son or your daughter in school and you want to imagine them fitting in, being happy, thriving in the academic environment, getting A's, go for it. It's part of your responsibility. See your loved ones happy, successful in the areas they dream of being successful in. They will feel that love. It will make a difference. But ultimately, only they can pull themselves across the finish line. But your love and your vision can make the difference. So, if you hinge your happiness on them taking the bait, on them making the manifestation come to pass, on their happiness, even if they're your kids, you're not doing anybody a service. Be happy first. Be happy yourself first. Be happy with who you are and what you have, and then you can add to that for yourself and for other people. Now, there's another type of imagining with other people in our minds. And that's typically, when you want someone to fall in love with you. You want someone to appreciate you. You want someone to give you a raise. You want someone to give you an opportunity. This is a very slippery slope. You can go there, but you are never assured of success. Just like if they were your kid and you wanted them to get A's in math. Okay, you're never assured of success. This is an area where dreams might not come true. If you are insisting and attaching to a certain person doing a certain thing, they are sovereign as you are sovereign. And you wouldn't want somebody to be able to manipulate your life because they feel like they know what's good for you and they think you don't. You don't want, Gertrude or, some wrong person trying to make you fall in love with them. You want to decide, and you have that sovereignty. They do too. And so, if you're hinging your happiness because of visualization and your manifesting prowess on someone specific's person's behavior, put it this way. If you want a specific person to do a specific thing, it's not going to go well. You can influence them, but don't attach to that behavior. If you can be happy if they don't, then go ahead and go there. But if you've lost your balance, something's up and you need to reconsider what your goals are. Now, you can still have a rocking love life. You can still have amazing business partners. You cannot insist on who that person will be. The third little twist in the plot here. Oh, I already talked about it. To help other people. They will receive your love. Okay? And then the fourth twist in the plot. Opposing visions. This is the question that comes up all the time. I believe in manifesting, but my partner doesn't. Or my family thinks I'm cuckoo. Or the people I work with are all so negative and I'm stuck with them 8 hours a day. You're not vulnerable. You are divine. You have sovereignty. It doesn't matter how negative the people are in your life. Of course, you don't want to seek them out. But if for now they're in the workplace, if they're in your family, love them anyway. There's other good traits about them without regard to how they judge your woo-woo. So don't feel vulnerable. No one can keep you from yours. Now, if you've got a partner and the partner wants to live in Hawaii and you want to live in New Jersey, go to Hawaii. There may come a time when you need to compromise. You would assess all the good that's coming from the relationship, and maybe for a time it'll be New Jersey, or a time it'll be Hawaii, or ultimately it'll be both places. Yeah, there's times to make compromises, but you wouldn't be in the relationship if there wasn't a whole lot good there. And so enjoy what is there and don't put too much importance on the differences where there's an opposing opinion. So those four twists are, as a team, visualizing approximately the same stuff, although maybe different bells and whistles, rocket fuel. With somebody in your vision, like you want somebody to behave a specific certain way, you can go there, but do not insist. Leave room for or better. Number 3, with somebody in your vision, but to help them for their sake more than your sake. They will receive this love. They will receive your energy, and they will then have to decide whether or not to use it. It's still up to them. And number 4, opposing visions. Don't worry, you're not vulnerable. You got this. You're sovereign. Happy Friday, everybody. I do this Monday through Friday. I answer the questions you post below on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for the hearts and the waves and the stars. You are the best. I love doing these. I hope to do them forever and ever. Just post your questions below. Post them today, tomorrow, or Sunday, and they might be my talking point on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. All right, have a happy weekend. Dear Barbara on Facebook, and Carol, and Winnie, and Kathy, and Margaret, and Diane, and on Instagram, Animal Reiki Lady, Sremore, Silver Family, You Rock, Vixen, that's not quite what it says, but that's how I want to see it, right? Okay, Lisa Marie, Debbie. All right, so glad you're here. Happy weekend. See you Monday.